Got an upper body day. Apparently the upper days do more views than like lower days. So maybe with recording I might skip leg days and just do leg days without recording. Who knows? Anyways, starting off with T-bar row today. Like I said, every other day I'm gonna look to play with T-bar row first, and the other upper day I'll do like the flat chest press first. Today we're gonna come down a smidge. Last time I set a 3-rep PR finally with I had 25 and a 5 on here. Okay, so today we're just gonna play with 7 plates, get like, I don't know, 5 or 6 reps maybe, and that'll be that. And we'll go from there. I feel like we'll keep this at 1 set today probably. We'll keep this at 1 set probably, so. All right, that's that. Moving on. Might do a shoulder press. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right. Pretty lazy today, guys. Not feeling it. So we're gonna be lazy today. So I'm actually gonna do a rear delt fly today, and I'm actually doing this for a video since I've been tagging a lot of rear delt stuff. Or there was a video with rear delts. Apparently somebody did like yesterday or whatever. So I'm just gonna do a rear delt fly somewhat to post for rear delts, I guess. But yeah, and we'll go from there. Now with rear delts, if you have an issue with traps when doing rear delts, you can kind of adjust where the upper arm is at. When doing like neutral grip rows or rows where, you know, arms are a little more close to the anatomical position, you would end up having more lats here. A little less trap activation. Rear delts are still pretty good, okay? Once you start to abduct the arm, so the upper arm just ends up getting higher, you end up with less and less slats, okay, when you do the rows, all right? Rear delt is still fine. Once you kind of get to like here, I mean, that usually makes it best. Like when you do rows, those are gonna be pretty great rows for traps, right? Then you can also imagine if you're doing a rear delt fly, you can also end up having a decent amount of traps there as well, okay? So if you adjust where the upper arm is at, let's say I want it to be, I tend to like doing my rear delt flies, if I were to do a rear delt fly, kind of like an angle here, because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be less traps there. Okay, so if you look at like to the situation I'm in here, I got this crossbody. I mean, I'm pulling here. Okay, what is it? I don't know. Probably 45 or a little above 45 with my upper arm angle. Okay, or you can imagine if you're doing like a standing one or whatever. Like if you're here, cool. Like, fine. You can even do like a neutral grip one. That tends to have a little bit less with traps there, but hopefully that kind of helps. I don't know. I feel like that's not something that's all that deep. Again, just adjust where the upper arm is at. So, yeah. But give me a second because we're supposed to be doing some questions today, but I don't know. I'm setting up I'm trying to get an apartment and everything set up, and my realtor is asking for a bunch of information while I'm working out. So we're kind of in between a lot of stuff right now. So. Okay. Whew. Do 1 set there, call it a day. Like I said, that was just for the video I'm about to do. And then we'll proceed to look over some questions. I'm gonna do I don't even know what you want to call this. But if I tell you guys that, you know, in a shoulder press with the frontal plane, you'll be fine because there's going to be abduction, right? So, I mean, you have your front delt and you have your side delt. So, I mean, you can imagine, boom, here, you'd be fine, especially if you're coming to below 90 degrees. You'll be great with side delts and front delts. Okay, imagine. Remember, don't think too much about the elbow, because if I'm here like this, if my arm is straight, then I'm here like this, right? So, get creative. Like I said, I don't feel like just a lazy day. So, let's see. I'm gonna just come in here like this. Let's see. This can start a little lower. It's where it can be loaded a little more below that 90. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. Simple stuff, dude. You just gotta be creative. You know what I'm saying? Creative, like the creativity. Y'all ain't. Man, it's like y'all don't learn nothing, bro. Y'all don't learn nothing. Let me see. Was that on 8? This side feels a little different, but. Ooh, shucks. The left side is a little different. All right. Let's look at a few questions. Like I said, sorry with the questions today. I'm handling business. So, RIP George Foreman, man. RIP my dog. All right, questions. Let's see. Dang, y'all threw a lot of questions in here, even when I posted it late. First question says, when's the next collab with Declan? I don't know. Whenever he wants to do one, I guess. Do you have a best glute exercise? I mean, your best overall glute exercise would be a hip thrust. And then if you wanted to get like unilateral, something like a glute kickback, probably. Glute kickback. So if you want to talk best, I mean, like realistically, get as strong as you can get with a hip thrust and go from there. So, and then of course, like I said, single leg, you can have like some kind of kickback. Cool. What's your P on a bench press? I don't know. I don't bench. Would muscles with low voluntary activation need more warm-up sets, more volume? I feel like I answered that. And I answered that in the previous YouTube video. So how about y'all tell bro to watch the YouTube like he's supposed to. Or, I don't know, I feel like I answered that, but I'm not answering it again. Whatever. Let's do this working set. Okay, cool. Said his left side is gonna be though. Oh, that left side is weak. All right, nice to know. Whew. Back to the questions, let's see. All right, back with questions, let's see. Do you listen to music when you're training if you aren't recording the session? No. Favorite Lego game? Interesting. Okay. I used to play all the Lego games with my sister growing up. So I'm an OG. I was there when, Star Wars and Batman dropped. I was there. There was a point where The original Star Wars one I could probably say was my favorite. And they just kept locking in. They kept locking in, honestly. Because the Indiana Jones was peak. The Lego Star Wars peak. The, man, Indiana Jones, Batman. The Batman was great. Both the Batmans were pretty good, actually. Both. I feel like the OG Batman one was better. Then they kind of. I played that that Marvel one, like with the superheroes, all the superheroes. That one was actually not bad. Where they had the open world, that wasn't bad. But I mean, if you're asking me my favorite one, I played the Pirates of the Caribbean one too. I played the favorite. It just might be the Batman. It just might be the Batman one. Even though I hate Batman. Like I don't know. It's the Lego just made it good. The Lego, they just made it good. But I hate Batman for sure. Lego Batman was pretty good. I can't lie. Let's see. According to the graph pinned on your page, do strength gains come before hypertrophy gains? Yes, it does. Neural adaptations. I mean, if you look at the graph, if you actually like look at it, if you look at the graph, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it says neural adaptations on the graph. So you're asking me about something that you're seeing. You see it. You see that strength gains occur before hypertrophy. Why would you ask that? Anyways, I'm sorry, my bad. Let me be cool, my fault. Yes, strength gains occur before hypertrophy, yes. Next. Can you please make more videos debunking the fitness BS we get fed as females? Oh, sure. I mean, if y'all tag me in some of them, I don't necessarily know how many women are following me. But if y'all have me on TikTok, if some of you women follow me on TikTok or anything, tag me in some of those videos and I can help y'all out. I don't see that many videos. I don't see that many videos. So if you tag me in it, I'll help y'all out. That's not an issue. So for any women that so happen to be watching this, you see videos on TikTok or anything that y'all are iffy about, tag me in it, and I would love to help. Let's see, one more question for this next working set. Is there any benefits of doing squats for quads that leg extensions can't provide? Not really. It's just, I mean, you'll have a little more emphasis with the other three vasti. That's about it. I mean, the leg extensions pretty much covers everything. The squat just takes the rec fem out of it. So yeah, you'll have a bit more stimulus for the vasti, but would that matter for a majority of people? Not really. Not really, especially if you're not like competing, but yeah. Let's do this working set. I could have actually had this a little lower, but that's all right. Okay, cool. We can count that as side delts. You got side delts and front delts there. Dang it. I got chest. I gotta do chest. We got traps and rear delts. I gotta do chest. I think all that's left is chest, bias, tries. Well, let's go do those. Chest fly today. Yeah, lazy day. Less plates I gotta move around today, the better. Yeah, so let me do this last warm-up set, and then we'll answer a few more questions. I just may do 2 sets here today. We'll see. But let's look at these questions. Don't got a question, but you're the GOAT, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Cinnamon buns or cookies? I guess cinnamon buns. I don't really care for cookies. I guess cinnamon buns. How often do you program exercise change-outs? I don't program change-outs. Let's do whatever I feel like doing. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Should the scapula be retracted and depressed when doing chest presses? Oh, interesting. Considering I'm doing chest right now. Let the scapula move freely. So no, you shouldn't be trying to actively retract your scapula and everything. Like, that would be like trying to do a row when it's like, should I try to squeeze my pecs? And like, dude, just move freely. Like, if I'm doing the chest press, I mean, I'm not sitting here with my, yeah, I mean, just, bro, be relaxed. Just relax. I mean, you will see how this set looks anyway. And if you already see my warm-up set, just let the scapula move freely, bro. Just like when you do your rows, I mean, you allow the pecs to move free. It's no different. So don't overcomplicate that. There's no reason to overcomplicate that. Does external rotation and stance width change anything in a squat or leg press? I mean, a wider stance can allow the adductors to gain a bit more leverage with hip flexion. And then also, I mean, it depends on a few other factors. Like, I don't know, I don't know. It depends what squat you're talking about. But I mean, I'm looking at your name. You've been following me for over a year. So, I mean, I've had videos with squats and how to make squats glutes or quads. So I kind of don't want to entertain this question. Internal rotation wouldn't change much unless it's like glutes. That's about it. But then again, I've already talked about how to make a squat more glutes or quads based on looking at the moment arms and everything, you know? So yeah, buddy, you're going to go back and look for those. Like I said, you've been following me for a year. Let's see. MPMD subreddit calling out your training style and saying you're keeping your followers small. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is, honestly. I don't even know who that is, so I may have to look into who bro is. That's funny. That's funny. Dang, I'm getting famous now. People are trying to call me out. That's funny. Let me do. I don't even know who that is. That's funny. Wow. Yeah, let me do this working set, bro. Bro. That's like one in reserve. Possible that could have been two, but we're doing a second set anyway. But hold on. I don't even know who this is. Let me look bro up. I don't know, I'm sorry. After actually looking at that again, I don't even know if I read that right, but maybe he was saying that somebody on Reddit was calling out my training style. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, I don't even know who that is or who dude is. So anyways, next. What is a good way to effectively hit the abs? Oh my gosh, dudes. Oh my gosh. Load functions of the abdomen, bro. If you want to train abs that bad, load functions of the abdomen. You can't tell me you don't know functions of the abdomen, bro. Moving on. Where did you study from to be a coach, or is it experience and studies? Experience and studies, like I tell y'all, bro, learn some basic anatomy. You can, like, literally, that's Google. Like, you don't got to go to school for that. That's literally Google. Like, you can learn anatomy on Google. You know, you can learn basic physiology on Google. You can learn biomechanics on Google. From there, yeah, experience. I mean, I've been coaching for 3.5 years. People think I've been coaching for 10, 15 years, but yeah, I've been coaching for 3.5 years, bro. But that's a good thing. If people think I've been coaching for 15 years, that's a good thing. How can we tell how many RIR you've got if you're doing 3 reps on a set and all of them are slow? Oh man, what are these questions? Come on, bro. Like, are y'all paying attention to my content? Come on, man. I've literally made a post for that. How do you handle all the redundant questions? Good Lord. I just laugh. I laugh at most of them, bro. Our hammer curl is actually vaulted. I'm ignoring that. Why are my glutes growing more than my quads on squats? I elevate my heels. Elevating your heels doesn't mean anything. I mean, again, I've made some videos on squats for quads, squats for glutes. If you have a lot of joint torque on the hips, on the hip joint, to where there is a challenge for hip extension, yeah, the glutes are gonna have to work pretty hard. So, if we need to get stronger with our shoulder presses for 3D delts, does the grip matter? Bro, God bless. God bless. Y'all are asking me questions that I've posted. Like, you're asking me something. This is something that I've explained in the post and in the caption. I explained it in the caption. God bless. Moving on. What are some tips to overcome lust in your Christianity journey? Woo! Woo! Run, bro. Run. You just gotta run, bro. That, like, I don't think you can really fight that one. Out of everything, bro, I think lust is the one that you really can't fight, bro. Like, that's the one you just gotta run, bro. Keep it a buck. You know, do all you can to stay from it. So, like, imagine if your Instagram feed or TikTok feed or anything is just a bunch of women, and you know, fairly somewhat new. Like, it's things that can provoke you. Figure out ways to, like, clear it off of your feed. Like I said, the less you see it, the better. You just got to find ways to run from it, bro. Philippians, if I remember correctly, is Philippians 4 and 8. But I usually go back to that verse often. And it's about thinking, well, matter of fact, I'll read it. My fault, guys. Let me read it. Okay. So this is going to be the English Standard Version for you guys. And it says, finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worth of praise, think about these things. Think about all of these things. Okay, so these are the things that should be on your mind, right? Okay. What you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. So practice all of those things. I have 7 and 9 highlighted with my King James version. So English Standard, yes, 7 and 8 as well. But think on all this, whatever is pure, bro. Think on those things. Think on them. Think of, like, if you're constantly flooded with things that would make you lust, that's going to kind of change your, like, things that you're thinking about. Okay. So you're going to have to make some adjustments, bro. Try to avoid it. You got to run from it, bro. You can't fight that. Let me get this working set out of the way. I've been talking for a while. One in the tank, but that's all right. Whatever. Moving on. All right. So bicep curls. I kind of got my warm-up set out of the way already, but yeah, I'm starting to, because I'm trying to. Not that there's anything wrong with King James version with the Bible. I'm just kind of tired of reading that Shakespeare stuff. Tired of reading that Shakespearean, language. My parents, I mean, they're both. My dad's an apostle. My mother is a pastor. So growing up, like, with church, they King James. Not, again, that's not an issue. It just depends which church you're at. I mean, certain churches will have a preferable version. So I mean, I'll study King James and English Standard Version, ESV. But since I'm kind of studying both, I kind of lose track of a lot of my original, what you call it? Like, you know, I remember the verses a little bit different now because I'm trying to remember like both versions, but again, not a big deal. Let's look at these. Let's look at a few more questions here, guys. Yeah, this person's getting blocked. I'm tired of seeing this. All right, next. Give me a shout out on YouTube. This is from real_Jose with 4 E's. So, yeah, what's up, bro? Do you think your style of training is suitable for athletes since muscle equals strength? Yeah. I mean, what kind of athlete are you talking about? That kind of depends. I mean, if you're talking like someone that runs around a lot, like, I don't know, like a football, baseball kind of, like, you should still, of course, have some agility stuff in your, I guess, programming. But if we're talking just like muscle building wise, yeah, style of training here is, of course, suitable for anybody that's trying to build muscle and strength. So, would you ever consider doing a show? I don't know if that's something that's brought to me, I guess. What version of the Bible do you read? Having a trouble? Oh, well, I just kind of went over that actually. Yeah, I use English Standard Version. Like I said, it's just a little smoother to read. I've seen some people say the NLT is pretty good. Yeah, I can understand. King James can be rough because, I mean, again, that's Shakespeare. That's like Shakespeare English. And y'all don't even understand Shakespeare's plays. So I wouldn't understand most people. I wouldn't really understand. I wouldn't expect too many people to understand, you know, King James Version with the Bible too. So, but that's why, again, you got to study anyway. So, are you still planning to open your own gym? Yeah, that's down the road though. I don't think that's like in the near future. That's down the road. Hey man, just know we appreciate the support. You hope the trolls ain't ruining it for us. Nah, not really. Like I said, I just block people and move on. Like the person I just blocked a few minutes ago. So let's get this working set out of the way, man. It's gonna be rough. This is like 2 plates and a 10. Oh, on an ascending profile. All right. Okay, 3 reps. Not bad, who cares? It's at the end of the session anyway. All right, moving on. Whatever. I don't care for biceps anyway. Let's get these triceps out of the way. So, the gym got a new little tower thingy here. So, I'm gonna play with this for these crossbody extensions. Okay. Probably, let's go 120. Go 120. All right. I have no clue how this video went. Like I said, I was all over the place, taking care of some business with trying to get this apartment, sending information to the realtor, blocked a few people, trying to also make a post for this morning. But let's look at a few more questions and we'll, you know, and we'll be on our way, bro. Someone's asking me about my top 3 anime, and it's quite obvious that he doesn't watch my YouTube because I literally answered top 5 animes in the previous video. So, anyways. Does one set of leg press 3 times a week and only 1 set of leg extensions once a week enough for quads? I don't know. Don't care. Now, top 5 characters from anime. That's okay. Oh, that's rough. Even though One Piece is my favorite anime, Luffy isn't my favorite character from One Piece. Ooh, my favorite character from One Piece would probably be Blackbeard. I'd have to go Blackbeard. If I mean, In one piece, it will go Blackbeard, Zorro, and then Doflamingo. But if we're talking about all of anime though, ooh, okay. Blackbeard, Itachi. Oh boy, that's tough. That's tough. You got to give me a second to think about that. That's. I don't know, man. Blackbeard, Itachi. I really can't. I would have to sit down. I would have to sit down and like come up with that. I'm sorry, man. That's. I never took the time to actually think about all my top characters. Like I don't know. Top questions I don't really think about, bro. Like when y'all ask me like what's my favorite food, or like top desserts, top food, like that stuff I don't really think about too much. Like I don't just have a bunch of lists that I'm always working with. So I mean, sorry. Let's move on. Does the gastroc get trained in hinges and hamstring curls since it crosses the knee? Are you asking me, does the gastroc get trained in a hip hinge? Next. LeBron or MJ? LeBron. Unc, just want to say I'm thankful for your reels and YouTube videos. Really helped me a lot. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome, bro. When do you plan to move to Houston? Dang, y'all trying to be nosy. Thoughts on newer lifters biasing regions? Some of that stuff is getting to an extreme. Not gonna lie. Most of it is to an extreme. The way they're trying to bias all these regions with no muscle. A lot of these guys have no muscle. Talking about biasing regions. That's all right though. Hey, we're maximizing hypertrophy over here. Whatever. Whatever. Let me get this set out of the way, man. I'm gonna do one set and call it a day. I mean, I'll throw one more question for y'all just to throw it out there. Let's see. Unc, for you, what is the single biggest thing you get out of following the Lord? That'll be a good one to finish on. Single biggest thing. Bro, I'm at peace. I'm at peace, bro. Like, I don't know. I guess because a lot of my straightforward answers with everything, people think that I'm always mad or that I'm always miserable, when a lot of the times I'm laughing at them across the screen or like I may have a straight face when I throw, like if I ever type okay, or just anything where it's just like I look like I'm blowing you off, like I type that and just went about my life. Like I'm at peace. A lot of times, like seeing a lot of the same questions may get annoying, but I don't dwell on it. It's like, oh, hey, it's the same question again. Move on. I'm at peace, bro. I'm at peace, bro. Like you've never seen me cuss anybody out on here. I'm at peace. So, well, all the people that hate me and everything, dude, I'm probably somewhere playing Marvel Rivals, probably reading my Bible or something, probably laughing with my extended family. I'm at peace. So that's a great question to finish off of. I mean, honestly, that's the biggest thing I got. Like, that's that's the best thing I got for you. Honestly, that's kind of light. Let's try 130. I should probably jump to 140, but if I get like 8 reps with this, I mean, whatever. I'm gonna give it like 20 seconds. Well, whatever, who cares? I'm gonna just go straight into it, whatever. Not that big of a deal to me. But yeah, of course, if you give it some time before, give it a little bit. But don't overcomplicate that. I just don't care enough. Dang. I've been doing this cardio set. All right, remind me to do 150 over here. Like 150 or 160. Whew. All right. Well, that's that, man. Like I said, no clue how this video went. I don't remember all the questions that were asked. There were probably some good ones in there that I might have missed. Like I said, I was just a little multitasking today. In between doing this, trying to make a different video in, trying to help my realtor out, but give me some ideas, man. God bless, man. Carry on.